Hello! Good morning, children! So, for today, we are going to learn a new lesson in math. Are you excited? All right, let's get started. So, we are going to learn about multiplication of one-digit number. First of all, let us define what do we mean when we say multiplication. So what is multiplication? Multiplication is an operation that represents the basic idea of repeated addition of the same number. So in our term, when we say multiplication, amo siya ang pag-add sang the same number again and again or repeatedly. Multiplication is used to simplify the task of repeated addition of the same number. So, when we are adding numbers, di ba, medyo malawig-lawig. So, multiplication is the shortcut of addition. Basta the same lang nga numbers. So, the numbers that are multiplied are called the factors, and the result that is obtained after the multiplication of two or more numbers is known as the product of those numbers. Take a look at this one. So we have 3 times 4 equals to 12, where 3 and 4 is known as the factors and 12 is known as the product. So si 3 and 4, amo ni siya ang number nga imo i-multiply. So amo na siya ang ginatawag na factors. The result of 3 and 4 is what do we call the product. So, teacher, ano na daya ang letter X sa tupad ni 4? So, the operation symbol for multiplication is letter X. So, sa addition niya, di ba, plus sign. In multiplication, we have the letter X. Do you understand? Okay, let's continue. Now, I want you to look at the picture below so that you can understand multiplication much better. So, what can you see in the picture? Hmm? All right, there are ice creams. Now, how many groups of ice creams are there? Pila ka circle? There are two. So each group has ice cream and there are two such groups. The total ice creams are 6 because tagpilagay ni kada group tatlo. So 3 plus 3 is equals to 6. However, you have added two groups of ice cream. Therefore, you have multiplied 3 ice creams by 2. So, kakinaya, ang 3 plus 3 equals to 6. That is addition. Now, how are you going to write it in a multiplication sentence? It is written as 2 times 3 equals to 6. Because there are two groups of ice cream nga tag-tatlo ang unod. So, ang duwa ka group, gin-multiply mo siya sa 3 equals to 6. Do you understand? Yes, very good. So as you can see, when we say 3 plus 3, it is the same as saying 2 times 3. So you are still getting the same result. Take a look at this one. So there are many ways to read an equation that involves multiplication. For example, 2 times 3 equals 6 can be read as follows. Pwede mo siya hambalon nga 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. Pwede na siya. Pwede man 2 times 3 is 6, which is the very common when we are talking about multiplication. Pwede ka kahambal 2 times 3 is 6. Another one is 2 threes are 6. So any of the three will do when you are stating a multiplication sentence. A fun fact. So if you multiply any number by 1, the answer will be the number itself. 1 is called the identity element under multiplication. What do we mean by that? When we say 1 multiply to any number, the answer will always be the number itself. For example, 1 times 5 is equals to 5. 1 times 10 is equals to 10. 1 times 1 million is equals to 1 million. So, maski ano nga number i-multiply mo sa 1, ang answer will always be that number. Another one is if you multiply any number by 0, the result is always 0. What do we mean by that? So, 0 times 5 equals to 0. 0 times 10 is equals to 0. 0 times 1 million is equals to 0. So, no matter ano pa na daw siya kadako, ang i-multiply mo kay 0, the answer will always be 0. Do you understand? Okay, so every time gani makakita ka that 1 times 5 or 1 times 0, hindi ka na mag-solve because you already know how to answer the problem. Are we clear? Okay, let's continue. So, much examples given below because para mas maintindihan nyo mayo, what do we mean when we say multiplication? So, I want you to take a look at this one. So Abby has 3 sheets of star stickers. Each sheet has 5 star stickers. How many star stickers does Abby have? Okay, take a look at this one. So that is the picture. So ano ko nung habal sa problem? So si Abby, may 3 ka sheet sang star sticker. May 3 ka papel sa star stickers. So kada sheet, may ara unod nga pila ka star? 5. So how many stars does Abby have? So 5, 5, 5, no? If we are doing addition, we can write it as 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals to 15. But how about in multiplication? So in multiplication, it is written as 3 times 5 equals to 15. Nga, 3 times 5, teacher, because you need to look at the illustration. Pila ko no ka sheets of stars ang ara kay Abby? May ara 3 ka sheet. Kada isa ka sheet, pila ka stars ang unod? You got 5, di ba? So 3 times 5 is equals to 15. Do you understand? Okay, di ba? It's just so easy basta naga-listen lang. Now let's go to the next one. So Tina has 4 boxes of crayons. There are 5 crayons in each box. Now how many crayons does Tina have? So take a look at the picture. So ara ang crayons ni Tina. Pila gani ka box? 4. Kada box may unod nga tag 5 ka crayon. So sa first nga box may unod nga 5. Sa second nga box may unod naman nga 5 ka crayons. Sa third nga box, may unod naman nga 5 ka crayons. And sa fourth nga box, may unod man nga 5 ka crayons. So if this is addition, we write it as 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals to 20. But we are talking about multiplication here. Now, how are we going to write this in multiplication? So it's gonna be 4 times 5 equals to 20. Again nga, 4 times 5. Because there are 4 box of crayons. And each crayons is consists of 5 crayons inside. Okay, so do you understand? So 4 times 5 is equals to 20. Meaning, 4 katag 5. So i-add mo na ang 5, 5, 5, you'll get 20. I-multiply mo naman si 4 kag 5, you still get 20. You understand? Alright, now take a look at this one. So Mike has 3 fish balls. Each fish ball has 2 fish. Now, how many fishes does Mike have altogether? So take a look at the picture. So pila ka bilog ang iyang fish ball? You got 3. So kada suludlan may pila ka isda? May ara 2. Now, how many fishes are there all together? In addition, you can write it as 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals to 6. But we are talking about multiplication. Now, how are we going to write this in multiplication? So, if it's multiplication, it's gonna be 3 times 2 equals to 6 because we have 3 fish balls and in every fish ball, you got 2 fishes each. So, 3 times 2 is equals to 6. So, pareho lang gyapon when we say 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals to 6. Ang mangyapon si 3 times 2 equals man siya gyapon kay 6. So, as what I have said earlier, addition and multiplication are the same. Pero medyo different lang ang ilang process. So, to wrap it all up, as what I have mentioned earlier, addition and multiplication medyo magkapareho. Pero si multiplication is the shortcut of addition because in multiplication, you are just adding the same number again and again. Do you understand? Okay, so I hope you have learned so much today. Thank you so much, and may you all have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.